Hey, it's me, and I have an ad because I have a show that I want to tell you about. It's actually more of a hang. It's actually more of a contest or just like a get-together. It's Pub Trivia Night. It happens on Friday, February 12th at 7 p.m. Rochelle, Illinois time. That's 5 p.m. if you're hanging out in L.A. like I am. You can join up as yourself, and we'll put you on a team. You can have a group of people that you want to play with. It's a league. It goes from month to month, so you can have a new thing that you do every single month if you want to have fun and hang out with me and some other great people at the same time. Go to danielvankirk.com to sign yourself up or other people, get your tickets, and hang with me, do some pub trivia, win some prizes, meet great people, have a good time. Friday, February 12th, 7 p.m., Rochelle, Illinois time. It's a Hub City show.
Dan and Ran and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jam with co-host Arm and Dan. Vendors, don't be a jerk, cause when the music hits, the funny hits, and we are gonna take you down. Stick around. Make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population U. Population Dore. Mr. Jon Dore. How's it going up in Alaska?
It's going good, eh? Thanks for having me, boys.
Are you cold up there?
Question. It is a little chilly out. Yeah, we got a lot of rain, and it was very mild, and then all of a sudden, just a real cold spell, eh?
So, did you get a nor'easter up there?
Well, yeah, you could say, but it's a Pacific Northwester, so nor'wester.
I thought it's so far up that the Pacific and the Atlantic are the same. The Sundin twins couldn't even recognize each other. Yeah, that's how much snow was in the air.
Hey, ask the three of you a question. John, I feel like you know this better than anybody. How come hockey has a monopoly on the word boys? No other sport gets to use boys. No other sport.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. It like when people are watching, come on, boys. Yeah, you're absolutely
Nobody's
right.
at a Laker game and be like, come on, boys. Nobody's at like racist. I know, but I don't mean it that way. But it would come off like that. It's probably a good reason. Nobody's doing it at baseball games.
If you made it singular, it'd be racist.
Do you think baseball? You might hear it at a baseball game.
You might hear it at like a women's softball game. Hey,
the boys of summer. You do. I guess you hear the boys of summer for
the boys
baseball.
of summer for baseball. But come on, boys.
But it's all. Let's go, boys.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
Let's go, boys.
Pick it up, boys.
Pick some up, boys. Let's go, boys.
There's so much.
Definitely, it's prevalent in hockey for sure.
For sure,
eh, bud?
There's so much.
I'll tell you what. I was at the local here in Juneau, Alaska, because we's our numbers are a little lower, eh? So we's open. I can go to the local and get a beer and like no questions asked, eh? Like you just walk there. You wear your mask through, and then you sit down at the bar, and they're like, "You want something to drink?" And you go, "Yeah."
You sip it right through the mask, eh?
No way. You take your mask off, and you just pound it like regular life. Wow, that's great.
Like real life up in Alaska.
Jesus Christ.
So the bartender Christian, he doesn't even like hockey, but he watches it because I want it on, and so he calls them boys. He doesn't even like the sport, and he's like, "Come on, boys." I'm like, there it is. So Dan is right.
That's how you do it.
The guy who doesn't even watch hockey naturally says, "Come on, boys."
Dan, I know Jon Dore is with people on a regular basis, but John, are you on the new season of Alone? Is that why you're up there? That's my question.
Ooh. I was. I can't get into why I'm not anymore.
Okay, all right, fine.
I picked up a gig on Ice Road Truckers.
Nice.
Ice Truck Rotors. And
Ice Truck Rotors. It's different kind of show.
We fixed the rotors on ice trucks.
That's smart.
It's a different show.
That's a cool show. Good. I'd like to hear that. Good idea. Well, you do have a new show, and we're going to talk all about it. But first, we've got to run you through the gauntlet of dumb. Do you think, is it dumber up in Alaska, or are people just smarter up there?
Okay, this is really complicated, so I'm going to tell you right now. When I moved to Juneau, Alaska, the capital, I thought, wow, progressive, a little bit blue, and then the more I hang out at this local bar, you meet these guys like Jim, who's a full-on conspiracy theorist, and all his buddies.
Alaska.
this is new to me, but he's like he thinks that they're trying to weed out white people. Like he thinks that the Democrats want to kill white people and
that's true.
not vaccinate them. But he also thinks the vaccine's a hoax.
Yeah.
So he's
both of those
he's
are
mad that he
true.
can't get it, but he also thinks he can't possibly get it.
I'm
So-
mad I can't get the
I
thing.
want
It's a
them to
hoax.
ask so I can say
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I just want to be.
It just
part
hurts
of the
not
conversation.
To,
eh?
It just hurts not to be asked.
Jeez. So people are
That's
getting
Jimmy,
dumb.
eh?
Yeah, that's
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy
God.
Q. Jimmy QAnon.
I think people
Oh, yeah.
are starting to believe all that stuff. There are people out there who probably think that the moon chases the sun away in the wintertime. Yeah.
For
but
a long
it does.
time.
That's a scientific fact.
Moon's
The
stronger
moon is
than
now-
the sun in the winter.
Well, it's closer.
Yeah, are you getting
What do
those
you get, like
crazy
2
nights?
hours of sun?
Yeah, what are you getting right now?
No. This is we're southeastern Alaska, so like we're now. I mean, the sun kind of just went down.
You're below
It's very
Banff.
cloudy a lot of time.
You're below Banff at this point.
We's north of Banff.
I don't
eh?
know the
No.
map. I think you're below Seattle, but I don't know
They're
the map.
by Saskatoon.
So
Guys, you're way off. We're further
No,
north
they're
than
right
all
on.
those
You
places.
leave them alone. Don't pick on people, John.
So you're
You know
next-
what? I take it back. Yeah, I
you're
apologize.
next door to Kitchener. I love it. Well, the
pretty
world's
close.
getting dumber as per Jim's conspiracy theories.
Dan gets stories sent to
I
him.
do.
Let's jump into one and try and break it down, okay, Johnny? And then we'll talk about your awesome show coming up on the other side of this break, okay?
Love it.
Okay.
Here we
let's
go.
get into
Sent
it.
in by Jake Groney at Jake Groney.
Grunny.
DeLand, Florida. Very far from where you are right now, John Dore.
The caddy corner from where you
Kitty
are.
corner.
We're a little bit north of there.
A little bit. Not by much, though, if I'm looking at the
No.
map correctly. You're right below. You guys are right below Atlanta.
A
We's
DeLand,
pretty close. We's pretty close to there.
a DeLand man says the person who delivered his newspaper Monday also defecated in his yard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's the news.
Yeah. Newsflash.
Quote, who does that? That's just totally irresponsible. Some would say it's responsible.
Yeah.
He had a duty to himself.
And then he had a duty on his lawn.
Okay. Yeah, it's Sklar Brothers. For all caps.
Sorry.
All caps.
I'm sorry. So you're the paper boy, okay? And that's the other praise you
Right.
can call someone a boy. You're the paper boy. You're throwing
Let's go,
around.
paper boys.
All of a sudden, you get a rumble in the old.
You're the
old
number 2
tummy.
paper boy in that town.
What are you going to do
there.
if you got to go?
You got to put a biscuit in a basket somewhere. What do you do?
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to fertilize the lawn every now and then, right? You're helping. But here's the other thing. What are the other options? I mean,
Right.
there are other options. But
you go in your car or on your
well-
bike, depending on what your mode of transpo is.
I'll say this.
How old is this person? Sorry.
We
ahead.
don't know.
We don't know, but I've seen. I'll go outside.
more
and
It's a
info.
man.
There'll be.
Because there aren't paper boys anymore. I mean,
There is in
no one's
Rochelle.
riding around on a bike delivering newspapers
They
anymore.
do in
like
Rochelle,
that.
Illinois still.
Do
Oh, do they really?
Yes.
That's
the
where I
Rochelle
got to move then.
News leaders getting
Nobody
passed around.
allows 13 or 14-year-old boys to ride on bikes at 5 a.m. Forget it.
I'm
that
telling
does
you,
not
your
happen.
ass, it happens.
Nope.
It's Rochelle.
I don't care.
Scary, Dan.
It's a good job. It's a good starter job. It's fun to collect money and knock on neighbors' doors and
Shit
they
on
try and hide
lawns.
from
It's
you.
fun.
Well, Randy, this is different. Okay, like not in Rochelle, Illinois. All right, I don't even know if that's a real place, Dan.
you
You
call
talk
it
about it a lot,
Rochelle?
but is
No,
it
you
real?
call it
Does it
Rochelle.
exist?
Rochelle.
Rochelle.
It's
Illinois.
ROCHELLE. The hub city.
Yeah, Rochelle.
Rochelle. Rochelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rochelle. Yeah,
Well,
and it's a real place, right?
I think I'm hearing it wrong. I think you're saying it right, but maybe I'm hearing it wrong. It's
Well,
Rochelle.
say it one more time. I want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Rochelle.
Rochelle. Got
Right.
it.
Okay.
So listen,
I think I'm
perfect.
hearing him wrong.
No, he's saying it right.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
he's got
you
it.
guys ever have a paper route?
We never
No.
had a paper route, although my wife's brother had a paper route in St. Louis, kind of nearby our house when she and her brother lived there. And yeah, he made money. And I remember one time she went on the paper route with him. She was saying, I don't remember it, but she
Sure.
told me about
Yeah.
it. And yeah, that was very much a respectable job. But I guess if you're like what if you're at the beginning of your run and you're like,
Literally.
I gotta go.
You gotta
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, take the papers to Dumptown.
My friend Cam had two paper routes in 2 different apartment buildings. It took him 10 minutes. He'd just take them all the way up to the top floor, block the elevator, drop them in front of everyone's door. And we're talking about the newspapers now.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then he'd come all the way down to the bottom. It would take him 10 minutes. and you get paid the same as someone who took an hour and a half to do their route. That was
genius.
Cam lucked into it. Cam lucked into it.
If you can get a paper route in an apartment building, you're set.
You're set.
Perfect.
You're golden.
It's the best job. Best job.
So who does that? That's totally irresponsible, Terry Williams said. Williams gets
Who was not asked by anyone.
Yeah.
Right. Williams gets
You guys want a quote? I give you a quote.
I'm going to say one sentence and you're going to know a lot about this guy.
You reporting on the defecator? I just got a quote.
I just got one for you.
Okay, well, ring my bell when you're done. We'll have lemonade. I'll give you a quote.
We're good, sir. Thank you. You can go back
Okay,
in
but
your house.
if you want lemonade and you don't want the
No one
quote, you
needs
can just have
lemonade.
the,
We're
the,
good,
the
sir.
aid.
I'm not much of
Okay.
a December, January lemonade
rather
guy.
have
I'm going to
the
write
quote.
the quote down and leave it on my step. You can keep it.
No, we
In
probably
case
won't
you
get
want it.
All right, don't
We
get
got
upset if we
enough
don't
quotes.
get it.
Okay, well, thanks. And watch your step. I don't know if you heard, but
No,
a
we did
gentleman
hear. Do not give us
defecated
a
on the
quote.
lawn.
Do not give us a. You're trying to sneak a
Do
quote
not.
in.
No, I'm not. I'm just
Yeah,
letting you know.
tried to
Watch
sneak
your
a-
step.
I don't.
No,
that doesn't
Okay,
count.
No quote, but if you want someone to comment on what happened, I
do
can
not.
That's still
We
a
do
quote.
not,
Need it.
sir. You're
That
down.
is
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And did I ask about the lemonade? I've
Yeah,
just
Yes,
made a fresh
you have.
picture.
lemonade several times.
Okay.
Okay.
You want a quote about the
No.
lemonade, or is that all?
Do
Okay.
No.
I'll be quiet. Okay. Bye
Do you
for
mean
now.
quote as in price of the lemonade or quote?
Oh, let me go inside and see what it costs, anyways.
No,
in case you
that's
wanna know
right. You
that.
stay in there when you go.
That's all right.
Either way, I better go check on the
Okay.
other
Yeah,
end.
good
I'll
call.
roast.
Good call.
Okay. Bye for now.
Okay, you good. Terry Williams, here's what you'll know about him. Gets the New York Times on weekends only,
Yep.
which is what he probably made very clear.
He doesn't
I
want
the New
don't
York
want
Times.
it on Mondays.
got
And
it.
he's also the type of person who's got to tell you every day he doesn't want it. I don't want it on Mondays. I don't want it on Tuesdays.
No.
I don't want it on Wednesdays.
We know,
I don't
sir.
want it on Thursdays.
We know.
I do want it on Friday, and I'll take it on Saturday, and I'll take it on Sunday because I consider Friday the weekend.
He said, we got it. He says Saturday's delivery was special and not in a good way. He said the driver came through his gate. Now you already know it. He's got his own gate, and he only gets the New York Times on the weekend.
He says
Check
anytime,
the gate.
anytime you walk through my gate,
He says he came through as usual, punching the gate code, but stopped short of Williams' house. The surveillance video shared with WESH2 is a bit grainy, but it shows the driver squatting down in the bushes alongside the road leading up to Terry Williams' house.
Oh boy.
Why would somebody come into somebody's yard, drop their pants, defecate, and wipe himself up and leave the papers in a pile there? Williams asked.
because you
'Cause
don't want
he
to
had
put the
to take a
papers in
shit.
about exactly.
I'm going to show you guys a picture of this guy too, and there's a lot of things at play here.
Terry
Williams
Williams, Terry
or-
Williams, or is this
Terry Williams. Look at Terry Williams.
Okay.
He has a window into his mask that he has moistured up to extreme levels.
So he's got a mask on, but you can see his mouth.
lips moved.
Yeah.
Yes. Which
Yeah,
you-
this is the NCAA Tom Izzo basketball coach mask.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
it.
good.
Okay, so you got that. We got it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
yeah, and he's
Sorry.
It's also smushing his own face. Nothing
Right.
about this mask is
The-
working
he's-
as it's supposed
That's
to.
all you need to know about Terry Williams. The mask doesn't fit, so you must acquit.
Why would somebody come into somebody's yard, drop their pants, defecate, and wipe himself up and leave the papers in a pile there?
Because
they had to
people
shit.
suck, and he had to shit.
Right. Williams said it happened just after 4 a.m. An employee coming in hours later to his own house. This guy's rich. An employee coming in hours later noticed the mess along with the used paper towels. Quote, he's got paper, blue paper wrappings, and they put the paper in. He could have cleaned it up with all that, hauled it off, and nobody would have ever known. So he wanted him to doggy bag
Right.
himself.
Put your
with one of
hand
those
in the
sleep-
blue wrapping, pick it up, and
Yes.
throw it away. This is what I was going to say. There are some times when I'll go out and pick up my dog's poop from the front lawn, and it could have been a goose that did it.
It's true.
It could have been a
There's
UPS
no way
driver.
a goose is not going to deliver a newspaper.
That's
dude.
true, that's
There's no
true.
way. It's not going to get it right.
Well, if it's
And
the New
also,
York Post, maybe.
Terry is offering suggestions. He doesn't seem that outraged. Am I getting this wrong, or is
Terry
Terry also
is
saying,
coming-
"Hey,
he's part of the
I don't
solution."
mind you pooping on the lawn."
Oh,
but you
I watched the
have-
video. He's pissed, John.
Oh, he is
He's
furious.
super pissed. He
Okay.
doesn't understand why he had all these newspapers in little blue bags and he couldn't pick up his own shit.
That's right. Do it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Williams.
Well,
Go ahead.
but can we back it up? Sorry, Dan. Can I put a pin in it for one
Sure.
moment?
We'll punt
So
this.
this gentleman delivered the newspaper properly onto
Yes.
Terry's step.
After
okay,
he shit
gotcha.
in the road.
Got it. Okay,
alongside
so
the
he
road.
pooped in the road, then delivered it properly. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. I thought maybe he just left the newspaper next to it on the lawn. Go ahead. I apologize.
Williams,
Continue. Thank
just
you.
a one-stop shop.
Good,
Williams has tried repeatedly to get through to the New York Times with no luck. He also filed a police report with the Volusia County Sheriff's Office.
He feels like the type of guy that would call Chuck Schumer and be like,
Exactly.
you got to handle this.
Terry
buddy.
Williams, you're in DeLand, Florida, and you think that the New York Times is going to give a shit
About you.
about some penny saver person they hired to deliver the weekend edition
Who
of
gave
their
a
paper.
shit on your lawn.
That's true.
He's the only guy who gave a shit.
According to the sheriff's report, the deputies investigating did reach someone at the New York Times. A spokesman said people delivering the paper are third-party contractors.
Thank you.
And that she would share the deputy's email address with the contractor. She's like, I'll pass it
By the
along.
way, how much is that kicking it down the road? Oh yeah, we'll pass on. You know what we'll do? We'll open up an investigation.
No. I want the character from Barry Sobel's comedy act about the New York airport to be doing. Remember?
Yeah, do you remember Barry Sobel, the comedian? Very funny
I
comedian.
do, but I don't know the. Okay.
So he just
Yeah.
said, like, I got my luggage lost at LaGuardia Airport. He's like, that's the worst place in the world to get your luggage lost. You go up to the front, and the woman's like, that's all I need right now is you and your bags. What, do you want me to turn the airport upside down and shake it around until your bags fling out?
Exactly. You're the New York Times. The amount of people delivering your paper around the country or world that are doing bad shit, you don't have time.
I would say
You don't have New York Times.
I would say
But it
to
is
this
good
person-
to approach them. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would just say to this person, you get the New York Times paper. I want you to go to the front page right now.
Yep.
I want you to read me the lead stories that are going on right now in the world. There's COVID-19. There was an insurrection in America. There's a few other things. There are a few more important things.
Then
Have a
this
good day.
person shitting.
Have a good day.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
disagree.
Stop
Those
it.
things may be important. However, the phone call to the New York Times was not, can you stop the insurrection on the Capitol? The phone call was, hey, an employee of yours, whether it's being a outsourced third-party employee or not,
Terry Williams
someone
is with us
related,
here.
someone involved in the chain of command, in the process of getting me the news that you provide, has pooped on my lawn. I would like someone to do something about
Someone
it.
over
And
there
then-
hired a goddamn public shoot dropper.
I would say
Yeah.
this, if I'm Terry Williams on that call, I want you guys to continue thinking globally. You are the New York Times, but I want you to act locally and get rid of
Locally.
this Yahoo.
Yeah. Yeah.
sheriff.
And if you want, I got a neighbor who can give you a
No.
quote.
No,
do
we're
not need a
good.
quote, nor do we need
Okay,
lemonade.
just let me. I'll be here if you need me. Ring the bell.
No.
I've got it. I've got it hooked up so I can hear it in the basement
We
too,
know.
where I
Okay,
watch.
don't admit you're doing
What
some
do
sort of
you
weird
have hooked
surveillance.
up?
Don't go
What-
down this road with
what
him. You're
do
going to
you
get a
have
quote. You're
hooked
going to
up?
get a quote. You go down this
well,
road.
the doorbell. I'll be honest with you. The doorbell initially couldn't hear it when I was in the basement with the TV loud. So
Okay.
my son-in-law ran an extra speaker down there, so I hear it loud and clear now.
Oh, it's for
Clears
your
the bell.
doorbell.
Clears the doorbell. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to ring
No,
the bell,
no,
I'll
no,
hear it.
no, no. We're
Okay.
good.
We're good.
Okay, I got to go check on the roast anyway.
okay.
Okay.
Do that.
The sheriff's office says the act is a misdemeanor and they're working to identify the driver. The homeowner can't believe anyone would do such a thing,
Nope.
especially during. This is where you're.
This is where you get to
This
really know
line
Terry Williams.
from him, someone shitting in his to the world. He goes, I can't believe someone would do such a thing, especially during a worldwide health crisis. He has tied in this person shitting
yeah.
at 4 a.m. trying to deliver
Look.
papers to keep their own goddamn lights on. And I assume pay some sort of child support. I don't know what's going on in their life, but I'm just saying.
It's
He's-
a pants-demic.
He's tied this into
Jason.
you, Jason. He's tied this into a fucking pandemic.
I like it. I think Terry should. Now's the time. You can't do it when the pandemic's over.
Hitch that wagon to something big.
Go.
Do it.
You ready for him
That
to double
wagon,
down?
instead of a
Here he
wagon.
goes.
Okay.
Terry Williams said, to leave the pile there for my grandkids to mess around in
Oh God.
or other people. He now thinks, what kind of grandkids do you have that if they find human shit, they're like,
gonna
we
mess
got to
around
play in
in it."
this.
Grandpa, can we roll around in
Yeah, well,
Yes,
New York
you
Times
know.
isn't going to do anything about it.
Well, the grandkids come by all the time to my yard.
No,
okay.
we do not need the grant.
We don't need a quote
Is
about
that a
Okay,
quote?
I'll be inside.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, look, Terry's not wrong here. I mean,
No.
this
Let
is
the grandkids
problematic.
mess with it.
This is gross. Well, I don't think the grandkids are intentionally playing with it, but
No,
they could
but they will
accidentally
mess
stumble
around in
into
it.
it.
What?
And it could be a COVID poop.
What
Yeah.
age of kid would unwittingly
age of
play
kid?
with human shit.
Three,
Right.
4.
Anything above, and if they're 3, why are they outside by themselves in the first place?
Because
no kid
'cause we're all
unsupervised outside.
Dan, we're
If
all
they're in
sick
the
of our
gate,
kids.
we're fine.
We're all
If they're in the
sick
gate,
of our
you're
damn
fine.
kids.
I don't know how they do things in Rochelle, Illinois, but I'll tell you something
Sounds
right
like he's
now.
saying it wrong.
Have you, even if you're not deliberately playing with it, have you ever gone running outside with a friend to catch a frisbee and you slip in some wet shit?
There you go.
You could break your neck. You
You're
could break
gonna
your
hurt
neck.
yourself. You're gonna mess
gonna be-
around in it.
Terry's
You're
got
going
a
to be
point.
reaching for the. It's going to be one of those frisbees that
lay
rises
out.
and goes a little
Yep.
further than you think.
Yep,
Yeah, you
does
go
the
to lay
little
out,
wind
so you
hit.
try and get that one last step in with a
Yep.
bit of grip, and then that leg slips out from underneath you.
You're losing an ACL.
You'll be in full traction in a matter of an hour.
And then, as a 3-year-old, you won't get to run your paper route.
Exactly.
Full quote.
It's all connected.
To leave the pile there for my grandkids to mess around in.
Are you crying, Terry?
For other people. That's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Just to have a pile of shit there that anybody could get hurt on or, God forbid, accidentally eat.
Yeah, thank you,
Freddie,
Terry.
he's got another quote.
He's got. Oh God.
So who would have approached Terry about doing a story about this?
He's the one who's calling everybody.
Yeah,
he's
I think
calling,
it's the
but
New York
then
Times.
WESH out of DeLand, Florida.
He could get them on the phone.
It's refreshing news. We need it. we need news like that.
We canceled the subscription. The New
course.
York Times can
That's right.
keep their papers and their delivery people.
That's right.
He's
And
so pissed.
He's just.
And this delivery boy can go ahead and print a retraction from his butt,
That's right.
or however that would
I'll
work.
fax it straight from his ass.
Oh, that's story number one.
Oh God,
That's
that's
dumb
a lot of
people
emotion.
town and a lot of emotion.
So
I,
dumb.
I want the New York Times to just give him like 6 months for free
fact
and
that-
see what he
The
thinks
fact
about
that he
it.
canceled the New York Times as though they have anything to do with this 4
They do.
a.m. yard
Here's what I
shitter.
think is going to
They
happen.
do.
The New York
4
Times.
a.m. yard shitter.
Yeah, the New York Times gives him the paper for free, but they give him every day, and he calls up and says,
I don't want it every
Monday.
day." And he's upset.
I don't
He's-
want
he's
Tuesday.
emotional.
I don't want Thursday. I don't want it on Friday. All right, that's story number one.
Story
Story
number
number
one
one down in the books. John David Dore is with us on the show. Or as we like to call him, Allison Dore's brother. We're going to talk to him about his new show on, is it on the CBC?
Correct.
Is it-
CBC.
It's a comedy show because Jon Dore is one of our favorite funny people in the world, and we'll talk about that on the other side of this break. Stay with us.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
About the stereo app today. We are talking the stereo app today. Yeah, we've been doing these live stereo shows for a little while now, and I'm telling you, it is one of my favorite things that we've ever done.
I mean, we're hanging with people in the middle of the day. A little afternoon
Yep.
delight with Dumb People Town. If you haven't had a chance to check it out yet, Stereo is a free live social platform, and it's been a really cool way for us to connect with you in real time.
You can follow us on the app, which is very easy to do, and get notified when we go live, and then hold on to recordings so you can listen to past shows too. It is so much fun. So many great things happen on these shows, Jay. I love it. First of all, get to hear what our fans sound like, which I really love, and people bring stories. We get to talk about those. We bring our own dumb stories. It is just, it's a new way to enjoy DPT.
And we can't wait to keep hanging out with you guys through Stereo. DPT goes live on Tuesdays.
So here's what you need to do. Download the free Stereo app and search for Dumb People Town so you can subscribe to our scheduled shows and get notified when we go live.
And find us and follow all three of us on the Stereo app and get connected. Hit up stereo.com/Jason Sklar.
And then I want you to go hit up stereo.com/Randy Sklar.
And then most importantly, go to stereo.com/Daniel Van Kirk, and we'll see you on Tuesdays.
Woohoo! All right, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm always looking at screens. It's nonstop, especially nowadays with all the writing and stuff that we're doing. I'm just constantly
computer
on my
screen,
computer.
phone,
I know.
TV.
I mean,
It
I get
is-
sucked into TikTok worms. Do you
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
Do you know TikTok is
What are you, my daughters?
No, dude, TikTok's what you are. Like,
Yeah.
if you're garbagey, so is your TikTok. If you're, like, interested in, like, home improvements and stuff like that, that's what
TikTok,
you
yeah,
really
I know.
You
I'm
find out what I'm into old people dancing. All right. It is so true. Unplugging is easier said than done. But look, we can still get the content we want while giving our eyes a break by popping in our Raycon wireless earbuds and listening to something great.
It's true.
How about that? I do that when I'm hiking and it feels
That's
so
right.
damn
Whether you're
good.
catching up on your favorite podcast, binging an audiobook, or powering through your workout with an awesome playlist, A pair of Raycons in your ears makes all the difference.
All I need is a good cult podcast, and I'll be walking for days. Dude, I'll get into like a really good podcast, and I will just be like, oh my God, I'm all the way over here. I will forget where I'm walking, and the Raycon earbuds are so good.
So they're perfect because they stick in my ear. They stay in my ear because they fit so well. That is perfect for me when I'm doing my exercising. I need that. That's how I get through my hikes.
Totally, Jay. I love that there aren't any dangling wires or stems to get in the way. And again, they come in a range of stylish colors, but always with the comfortable in-ear fit. It's a more discreet look, and it sounds really good. And you've heard me on the phone. I sound great on the phone.
Well, they're built that way. They're built to perform anywhere, anytime, with water, sweat-resistant construction, and Bluetooth that pairs quickly and seamlessly.
And with enough battery life for 6 hours, which is amazing of playtime, you can basically unplug for as long as you need.
And the best part, Raycon makes great sound accessible to everyone with wireless earbuds starting at half the price of other premium audio brands.
And right now, Raycon is offering 15% off all their products for our listeners, and here's what you've got to do to get it.
You just go to buyraycon.com/DPT. That's it. You get 15% off your entire Raycon order.
That's 15% off at Raycon, RAYCON.com/DPT.
Buyraycon.com/DPT.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dumb People Town. Before we get into all of John's wonderful things that he's doing, especially his TV show, we want to mention that we are doing a live Dumb People Town at Nowhere Comedy
Club. Sit down if you didn't know. Here
February 27th, Jack Black and Open Mike Eagle. Yes, we are not messing around. It's like taking a crap on a lawn. You're going to love it.
I'm telling you right now, we got posters that are insane by Jeff Tice that are like
Nacho Libre style wrestling posters that we'll be selling. It is going to be a blast, and signing. So go to eventbrite.com, look up Live Dumb People Town, get your tickets now, because we are almost completely sold out of the VIP. Pre-show, we're going to do a Patreon, a live Patreon, so join us for that.
I love it because I get to just kick back for that first one, and people get to see us make the sausage for a Patreon episode.
Riff around and have a good time, so check that out, Live Dumb People Town, get your tickets now. And Daniel, you got stuff at danielvankirk.com.
Go to danielvankirk.com if you want to play bingo, tell some secrets, and then also we've got pub trivia and movie night for the next movie I'm watching the first week of March is, I've never seen Casablanca.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Casablanca.
It's a good one.
It's pretty good. It should have been in color, but it's good. And
no, they didn't. They weren't. I don't know if they. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't think they made the choice to make it black and white. It's fine.
All right, Jonathan Dore. Humor resources.
Humor resources. Tell us about the show. It looks so funny. Of course, you're hilarious.
Technicolor. Yeah, it's we have a television show. We have a television show that airs on the CBC. We've aired. So for people who don't know, that's Canada's Broadcasting Corporation.
Been on it.
So that's a beauty. That's where Hockey Night in Canada first aired.
Yeah. Don Cherry's hats.
Henderson. That's where you would have heard Henderson.
Scores.
Where you would have heard it. 1972, right? Mm-hmm. But so the CBC, we have a television show which you can watch. This is for the Canadians only right now. Who knows? We don't know where this show is going to end up, but it's called Human Resources. I play a human resources manager for stand-up comedians. We comb through their case files and I talk to them about what could be considered problematic. Yes, we try and steer their careers in the right direction. So it's been fun. We had Sarah Silverman on the show, Nikki Glazer, Arthur Simeon, Deborah Giovanni, lots of funny people. Yes. So it's a really fun show, and we have 2 more episodes coming up. So
I love it. Was this done through the Montreal Comedy Festival?
Just for Laughs?
Just for Laughs. So they're producing it.
Just for Laughs is the production company.
Love it.
And it's a show that kind of existed prior to this pandemic, but then the CBC lost its Olympics programming due to COVID, and they didn't know what was going on with their hockey. So. We pitched this show, and it kind of was a quick turnaround. They picked it up. And,
it's so good. It's you being funny in the way that you're funny. So people in America cannot find it. Can they find any clips online? Obviously, they can follow you on your Twitter or your Instagram.
And they should be sending you, unless I'm mistaken, they should be sending fan art to you that they have for the stuff.
Stop it.
Everybody send that. I love the fan art.
I'm actually not joking.
No, you love it. You love it. You love it.
What I discovered was the more I say don't send fan art, more people started sending it, and a lot of it was
very
irresponsible.
Sexual. It was sexual.
Yes, some of it I can't even share publicly. I wanted to give people examples, but you can go to my Instagram and Twitter and find out more about the show, and you'll find out if it will air in the United States and when that will be.
It should. TV's Jon Dore on Twitter, and Jon Dore right on.
No, it's at TV's Jon Dore, Twitter and Instagram.
Okay, great.
And yeah, so, but anyway, no fan art, please.
Okay.
And Dan, don't just.
But you do
I
like
prefer
it.
if you didn't even.
But you do
no.
like it.
You love
Well,
it.
right, but you like it.
But guys, stop it. He loves it, but stop.
It's
Enough
like
is
when
enough.
people. It's like when I say I don't want another piece of pie.
If you want to make
you
him
know
happy,
I want a
if
piece
you
of
want
pie.
to make him happy, send it. But he doesn't want it anymore. He doesn't want it anymore.
Right.
If you really want to make
If you
Jon
care
Dore
about him.
smile,
I don't even want to say anything right now. I can't tell if you guys are being genuine or not, but I do not want fan art. I'm not the star of the show. The comedians
I bet
are.
you do
I didn't want
fan
any-
art. Huddletron's
Okay.
gonna hit you up.
dude, you should put
I know
all
you,
the fan
John.
art. You should hang it up
Dan.
behind you. You should hang it up, and
Frame
everything
it.
should be pixelated. Frame
Michael
it.
Jones,
I'll send
my
you an
buddy Isaac.
example. I'll send you an example of the art I'm talking about,
Please.
and it's just for you guys.
I can't
to
wait.
to
So,
look at.
so
I might
here's-
put it if you send it to me. Just so you know, I might post it.
post it up.
Here's
on
No,
what-
they're highly sexualized,
Yes, I wanna
images
get
of
it
me.
out
Like people
there.
were sending pictures of me lying on my back in a bed. With,
Yes.
The muscle tone is quite good.
mus-
They got the muscle tone
Right.
correct. It was
And
very,
the
it was very
jawline, I
chiseled.
noticed. And the jawline.
Yeah, some of it I was happy with, but then it was
too
the
much.
compromising, vulnerable positions that I was
That's
being
good.
depicted in.
You want
I did
more.
not
You want
enjoy.
more. You want
No,
more.
no, no.
Let's
I'm
just
not
leave
even
it at
joking.
that. Let's just
we
leave it
get
at that.
it.
We'll
Guys,
just leave it
send
at
it-
that. We'll
send
just
it
leave it
in.
at
He
that.
doesn't want any more.
He
I'm not saying
wants
another word.
So,
I don't want more.
so
fan art.
here's what we want you to do. If you're in Canada or you have
Oh,
a way
no.
to support the show,
Or you're good at
please
drawing.
support this show. Send him the fan art, but most importantly,
Oh my
make
God.
sure this show can go on long enough for us to get on the damn show.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be fun too.
That's the plan.
love
Yes,
that.
we
plan.
need the Sklar brothers and Daniel Van
That would
Kirk.
be so
love
great.
it.
They'd love it.
And we have files on all of you as well.
I appreciate
So,
it.
I
God
believe
damn
it.
it.
and we
I know
actually
do.
have not only a stand-up comedy file. You're what we'd consider a stand-up adjacent employee as well,
Thanks.
because you do podcasts.
Yeah.
So
Great.
we have files on you and lots to talk about, and customer complaints and suggestions that we
Oh.
think you should hear. And basically, what I do when I interview you is I'd like to shine a light on a lot of your accomplishments, but I'd like to highlight some areas for improvement. And I hope that's okay.
Hey,
Love
as
it.
long as there's fan art that gets sent to you, I'm not complaining.
Stop it! I'm not even
here we go.
joking.
Ready?
Let's
Let's-
leave it.
let's do
Let's
it.
jump
Sorry.
into another story.
Sent
shall
in by
we?
Spencer
Leave it.
Spencer
Leave it.
Daniels at Bad Liver, and that's at TV's Jon Dore if you have fan art.
That's right.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Oh my God! I'm not even joking.
No wonder he didn't want to be friends on Facebook. I'm going to read you the headline. That was the first line. Here's the headline. Could have done it different order. I didn't. Ready? Man threatens to kill former boss after he didn't accept Facebook friend request.
Yep.
Are you guys nodding like you did this on
Yep,
your show?
we did,
I can
but it
tell
doesn't
from your
matter.
body
It doesn't
language.
matter.
You
It doesn't
sons
matter.
of bitches.
Doesn't
This
matter. This
doesn't
is a
matter.
great.
John,
great-
you and I are going to do a story together.
No,
the scholars are going to
we're
sit this
gonna
one out.
participate.
I don't even remember this story. We do so
Wait,
many
I'm
damn
confused.
stories.
So,
So
wait a
we-
minute. This is a story that you guys have heard
No,
already?
they
or
did
what?
it on their daily
We do
show.
a daily
They have
podcast
daily-
and
they do a
occasionally.
show
I see.
called
So you
Daily
did that
People
one.
Town.
Wait,
Yes,
stop.
so you
We've
did that
covered
one
this.
already.
We've covered this a long time ago, but let's get
talk
into it
about
'cause
it.
I don't really remember.
I don't know this story.
I
So
don't
a man
either.
threatened
Okay.
to kill his employer because he asked
Wouldn't
his employer to
accept
be a
his
friend on Facebook.
request
got
on
it.
Facebook.
No
Okay,
wonder
oh.
he didn't want to be friends on Facebook. A North Dakota man that's already threatening to me.
Aren't there like 6 people in North Dakota?
They're fighting. A North Dakota
No,
man
there's way more than that.
is accused of threatening to kill his former boss after he didn't accept his Facebook friend request, according to the Williston Herald.
Yep.
Williston Herald.
Better accept it.
Caleb Burzik. Do you want to try and guess how that name is spelled? Do either of you two remember?
No.
I just remember there were a lot of consonants in there.
It's a Harry Carey
It's a-
nightmare. Okay. Caleb
BYR.
Burzik. Do you want to take a stab at it, Jon Dore?
I will. So it's Caleb, or
Caleb.
what did you say the
Caleb.
first
Yep,
name was?
Caleb.
So Caleb. I mean, that
C-L-A-B.
could be a few things that we could go C-A-L-E-B.
No, you're good on the Caleb,
or we
just
could
the
go-
Burzik.
Okay.
Burzik.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, that's where I'm going to run into trouble. Why did you give me the hard one? Okay, so Burzik. I would say B-E-R or B-U-R.
Well, you got to pick one.
B-E-R,
Okay.
and Zik would be Z-I-E-K.
Okay. All right. Jason?
BYRSCZIC.
Okay.
Oh,
B-
goodness gracious.
BURCZYK.
Okay. Any of my townies out there, I'll love you forever. If you also played along, you get one shot on your honor, and then let us know. You send us if you did it right. Send Jon Dore fan art.
Don't
Okay. Caleb Burzik, BURCZYK.
I got it.
Go, Randy.
I remembered it. Okay.
Yeah.
like, hey, wow.
Too many consonants. It's Sklar. We got 3. SKL. That's terrible.
He sent his old employer.
This is why he's mad. He's got too many consonants in his last name.
The invitation to become virtual pals on Christmas Eve. If someone had worked for you, whether you fired them a week ago or they worked for you a year ago, and you get a friend request from them on Christmas Eve,
this is like Die Hard.
Part of me that would scare me a little bit.
This is Die Hard.
Why are you
the
thinking
social
about
media
me?
version.
Why are you thinking about me on Christmas Eve?
He's checking his friend request.
Well, that's what you do. I mean, right? And maybe I'm wrong.
The expectation is out of control.
John, Christmas at the Dore house was you wrap the presents. They get put under the tree.
Yes.
Maybe you put out some milk for Santa Claus. You check your friend requests. Make sure you don't have any. Then you turn out all the lights.
This is the
turn on
ritual.
Then you check your friend requests again. Just make sure there aren't any. And then you sleep with your phone because you never know. There could be a friend request that comes in the middle of the night.
I was fired from a job where I was a bartender at a restaurant, an elite snobby group of people at a restaurant in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, on Wellington Street. I'm not going to give the name.
Why not?
But I was fired.
Why
It
wouldn't
doesn't
you
exist
give the
anymore
name?
anyway.
It's
It doesn't
real.
matter.
Yes, it does matter.
Steakhouse,
It
seafood.
does
What are we
matter.
talking? Just high end
No,
Americana?
I don't want to do that. But anyway, so
Just
I
North
was
American
fired.
fare. What was it? What type of food?
It was a bistro fusion,
course.
Italian meets Mediterranean.
We
whatever.
go in like
It's-
tie with a tie with
No,
a white
no,
apron,
he
like
said
a waist apron.
He said Italian.
No, not Thai food. It
No, I'm
was-
saying
food-
a necktie
the
with a waist apron. Is that what we're
Yes,
doing?
thank you very much.
Okay,
yes,
yes.
necktie, waist apron, enforced. Very good.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I had to iron a shirt every morning.
Yeah, of
it was
course you did.
horrendous, right?
Terrible.
I could never be a politician. Too much ironing. Have you seen what they wear? Every day they got
you
ironed.
could have been Rob Ford.
I wish that guy had fun.
That guy was Canada. Big, white,
Smoking
lot of
crack
open
and
spaces.
dancing.
Yeah.
I loved Rob Ford. I really did.
Tell me
actually.
why
I
you
miss
got
that
fired.
man.
Very cold at this
Well,
point.
they just didn't like me. It was a personality conflict. I mean, the food was great. I got along with the kitchen staff, but these horrible servers. Anyway, I'm not going to get it. But here's the thing: I would be that person who on Christmas Eve, if there was social media back then, I wouldn't even have to be denied. I would contemplate murdering my boss.
Oh, come on.
Stop it.
Come on.
Well,
No,
that's
I'm
what
not even
Caleb
joking.
did.
I said contemplate. I'm not telling anyone to do it.
John can understand where this guy comes from.
You wouldn't threaten. You
So
would
he
contemplate.
sends out a friend request on Christmas Eve, as everyone does, right?
Sure.
Smart.
But when Caleb Berzik didn't receive a prompt response,
Keep your friends close, keep your enemies close, and keep your boss even closer on Facebook.
he allegedly began to
My
send.
name's Caleb
Okay,
Bursick.
Caleb, we're going to have to let you go. He allegedly began to send his ex-boss menacing messages,
Yep.
including one that read, quote, accept my friend request or I'm going to murder you.
Which, by the way, is what Mark Zuckerberg envisioned when he came up with Facebook.
Of course he did.
What was the time? How much time elapsed from the initial
it's gotta
request to the
be-
message?
Yeah.
Well, this
30
is-
minutes.
This is
Yeah.
January 2nd. He sent it on Christmas
boy.
Eve. You figure even if it happened, like if they got the story on the 1st, it had to be less than 4 days.
You know what is the one key ingredient to making a new friend? Threatening to murder them. Threatening to murder them is
because
the
you want them
way.
to know you
That's how
care.
you get 'em.
Right.
Well, I live next to Caleb. I can give you a quote if you want to
I
hear
don't wanna
it.
hear it.
I know all about his person.
No, I don't need a
all
quote.
right.
No. Don't
Well,
need
if
a
you
quote.
need it, I tell you, I've got photos
no,
and
no,
everything.
no,
of
do
him. So
not
if
need
you
a
want.
quote.
Sir, go celebrate
Okay,
Christmas
I've
with
got
your
some
family.
muffins in the oven
No.
here.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
no,
stop
no,
by
he said
afterwards.
muffins.
No,
Celebrate
they're,
with your family.
they're oatmeal raisin. Okay,
I'm
bye
in.
for now.
You're
okay.
in?
I mean, a oatmeal raisin muffin?
Okay.
Okay.
Accept my friend request or I'm going to murder you.
Jesus.
2 days and still no response later. So that had to be right after for this because now we've already spanned 3 days.
That's when you go on a social media diet.
2 days and still no response later. The jilted worker wrote that there would, quote, be trouble if he had to get in his truck and track down the man.
At
Oh,
this
boy.
point on your Facebook status, do you just put threatened?
Right. He included a picture of his pickup truck in the message. Caleb, we get it.
God,
You have a truck.
Yeah.
That's not the part we're concerned about
Exactly.
you lying about.
Did he
Oh,
think
I'll
someone
get
thought
it.
he was lying about having a truck? He was
Yeah.
going to come track the
You're
guy
not
down.
driving over here.
Oh, yeah?
Ah,
You
look,
gotta
I have
mur-
a truck.
You're not driving over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You gonna murder me? Is that
Well,
right?
in
what
what?
kind of truck you got?
In what? In what?
In
what are you
what?
going to murder me in?
This 98 F-150.
Oh,
Okay,
I don't
all
know. I don't know.
He does have a truck, by the way. I could tell you.
I
all
know
about
you
it.
do
Like a
not
quote
need
on it.
to know,
Okay.
sir.
We'll
I'll
let
leave it.
you know.
Okay, I'll be inside.
In a Snapchat, So now he's jumped social media platforms.
Now he's in a Snapchat.
Authorities said that Berzik posted a photo of himself in a cap and a vest. I hope it was fleece.
I'm sorry. Was he selling newspapers in 1920?
With a message saying the victim's
Get
family.
your cap and get your vest. Put your murder on the doorstep.
There you go.
Extra, read all about it. I's gonna murder my former boss.
Yeah, because he wouldn't take a friend request. Extra.
He posted a message on Snapchat saying the victim's family would need a new door. So vague.
They need a new door. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know.
Surveillance footage from his former boss's home, like a Ring camera, showed the man who kicked the door was wearing the identical outfit according to court documents obtained by the paper.
That's the only vest and hat he has.
This dude went to his house in that truck that we've all seen a picture of.
Babe, you don't have a truck. Babe, where's my kicking vest? My door kicking vest.
It's with your kicking hat. I don't know. Where'd you leave your kicking vest?
Where's my kicking vest?
Wherever you last saw it.
And Babe is just like a mannequin in the
he lives alone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Babe is the TV.
Hey, babe, where's my
Babe,
where's my kicking shorts?
Yeah.
The suspect's boss was not named in documents, but on Berzik's Facebook profile, we're back over there, which he has 550 friends. I don't even know what relevance that has to the person who wrote this article.
That's when you realize no one really checks who they're accepting. Or that he's been fired from 550 jobs.
Are you ready then? I don't know if you guys remember this from when you did it, but on his Facebook page, it says that he most recently worked as a wireline operator at GR Energy Services until March, with a subheading under that says, "Fuck you, Kelly Duncan." I have no idea if that's the person. I don't even know if that's the person he was threatening.
Nope, that is his ex-girlfriend. There's a lot of people this guy's.
Oh, wow.
He is a lineman for the county.
You two can
and
sing.
he drives the main road.
Why don't you do that on Goddamn Comedy Jam?
All right, fine.
But they are painting quite a picture of this.
John Dore did one of the best. John Dore did "Killing in the Name of" Rage Against the Machine for the Goddamn Comedy Jam down in Austin, and it was unbelievable.
I don't recommend doing that song. Why? I love it, but I don't recommend. You're exhausted by the end. Like if you're not in shape, you cannot do it.
No.
Oh, just jumping around the stage.
We jumped around
I was
behind you.
winded.
You
did?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. I turned around.
We did what you told us.
And I thought,
that's good. That was good. At Sklar Brothers, thumbs up.
So this guy, they're painting quite a picture of this Caleb here.
Yes.
This guy
he's got a subheading that says "Fuck you, Kelly Duncan," followed by a red-faced devil emoji. He does not like Kelly.
Great.
Berzik was charged with felony counts of burglary and terrorizing in connection with the bizarre incident. He's due in court January 27th, so that just happened.
He just asked the judge to follow him on Instagram, or else.
For a hearing on charges against him, I'm going to ask you guys this. We'll see how much you scholars remember. How old is Caleb Berzik?
No idea. John, how old is he?
How
this
old
is interesting. Okay, this is interesting. So he's been fired from a job.
He hates Kelly Duncan.
Got a truck.
He
so
kicks doors. He's got a truck. It's Christmas Eve.
He's got a kicking vest and hat.
I'm gonna say 20s, rural 28 years old.
Okay.
Jay,
right.
what do you think?
Probably older. I'm gonna say 20.
39.
Okay.
And holding.
That's a good guess.
31.
31. One of you is only 1 year off.
Okay.
So now,
Thank you very much, everyone.
Does anyone want to adjust their number, one up or one down?
Yeah.
I will.
38.
Okay.
Oh, I'll go 29.
I'll go 30.
Okay. Caleb Berzik.
27.
And after I say his age, we will get a look at this gentleman.
Oh, great.
Caleb Berzik is 29 years old.
Oh,
Johnny
There we go,
I knew
JD.
it. I should be a criminal profiler. I am
should.
so good at this.
I'm
so good at this.
He looks like a woman who is becoming a man and just got all the hormones to allow him to grow a beard.
And it's
He
all
looks like
go
me.
live your life. Just don't be violent.
I like him.
Yeah,
he looks
by the way,
good.
he seems great.
As
I'm
many
okay
bars,
with that.
of course you are. Of many bars as I've worked in, I can tell you right now that guy is there to fight. Like
Yes.
as soon as he walked in, I'd be like, okay, we'll keep an eye on this one.
He definitely walks through the door and is like, "What?
Oh,
Wait, no one
I
said
don't
anything.
know.
No one asked
No
you
one said
anything.
anything.
This is a pretty average looking. I mean, I don't know.
Does this guy look like
And again,
Jim?
we're talking about stereotypes and stigma here. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I mean, I would suggest that, yeah. I mean, you put a vest on this guy and a cap and throw him in a truck, then maybe.
Yeah.
But,
Maybe.
You know, he doesn't have his door kicking.
Yeah, he's
vest
like,
on.
hey, just throw a vest and a cap on me and give me a door to kick down. But
Yeah,
there ain't
that's all
nothing
I
I
need.
can't
Those
do.
three things. That's
just-
all I need in life.
Those three things. And your friend request. And I need your friendship
Boy,
on Facebook.
he is killing it
Yeah.
on Facebook.
All right, give us a little taste, Dan, of what we're going to hear in segment 3. if
Story
you
number
can.
3.
Yes.
Oh,
What is it?
we've got the cutest rescue in town.
Oh, cute rescue. And for our Patreon fans, Jon Dore is going to tell us a fun story. It's Dumb People Town. We have one final segment, so stay with us.
Boom.
Stick around, make a sound for more Dumb People Town.
All right, who says taking care of yourself needs to be hard? All right, who says that? What's great about CBD is that it helps you feel better without making drastic changes in your routine. It's helped me sleep easier, helps me feel calmer, helps me feel I'm less sore. But I want you to meet our good friends at Caliper because it's just a better way to consume CBD. Caliper believes everyone deserves a simple way to feel better. Unlike CBD oils, Caliper CBD powder is completely tasteless. That's really important and mixes easily in any food or drink. No weird taste, no oily residue or mouthfeel. Precisely 20 milligrams in each packet of Caliper CBD. Listen, never question how much CBD you're taking. Again, you can bring it to work, which, if you're working at your house, put it in the morning coffee, which I've done, smoothies, evening tea. You can add it to, and I've done this, my wife and I, a little mocktail or protein shake, cookies, water, whatever you do, it actually can really, really help out. Rediscover your best self with a CBD product that's clinically proven to be superior to standard CBD oils. Your body is mostly water. And guess what? What have you heard? Oil and water don't mix. CBD oil is no different. It's clinically proven that you absorb 450% more CBD with Caliper CBD powder compared to tinctures. Okay, that is insane. When I heard that the first time, I'm like, that is crazy. And it makes sense. Caliper gives you all the benefits of CBD in just 15 minutes, about twice as fast as CBD oil. Caliper CBD comes in affordable 20 and 30 count packs. Individual packets give you the benefits of CBD wherever you go. Unlike some products out there, Caliper is completely THC free. All the goodness of CBD with no high, which is very important. All natural, non-GMO ingredients, no fillers, added chemicals, no artificial flavors. So here's what we want you to do. You get 20% off your first order when you use the promo code DPT at trycaliper.com/DPT. You can try Caliper CBD risk-free for 30 days. If you don't love it, they'll give you a full refund. That's trycaliper, trycaliper.com/DPT. And don't forget the promo code DPT for 20% off your first order. Hey guys, Randy Sklar here, and let's just talk about this. In 2021, mental health is finally and thankfully a thing. It's a thing that we're all dealing with and we're all talking about. So many people right now are struggling with it and aren't feeling like their normal selves, but I'm glad that this is part of the discussion. Let me just say this, therapy helps. And it doesn't have to be sitting around just talking about your feelings. So what is therapy exactly? It's really whatever you want it to be. You can privately talk to someone if you feel like you're not dealing well with stress or you're having relationship issues. It really helps out on every level to be able to talk to a professional. Whatever you need, it's time to stop being ashamed of normal human struggles and start feeling better because you deserve to be happy. And if we've learned anything from this period of time, it's that we need to focus on ourselves and our own happiness. And now you don't have to worry about finding an in-person therapist near you to help. This is so important. And I'm so happy these guys are sponsoring us. BetterHelp is their name. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing already what therapy is really about. See if it's for you because you are your greatest asset. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. And Dumb People Town listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/DPT. That's betterhelp.com/DPT. Dan, take us home.
Ready?
Yeah.
Sent in by Heather at Heathrow Kidders. Here we go. Waukesha boy rescued. Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Okay.
After getting head stuck in cat scratching post. Now look, I know we are an audio podcast, but these pictures will be up on all the Dumb People Town social media.
If you are not listening, if you are not joined our Facebook page, what are you doing?
We're gonna get to the photos, and when I show them to the three of you, it is wonderful and
So
horrible.
head caught in cat scratching post.
Yep. Cat scratching post. A Waukesha boy had to be rescued by firefighters after getting his head stuck in a cat scratching post.
What did the cat think? Is this mine now to
No, they're so
scratch?
territorial. They were pissed.
They're like,
you know
"What?"
they were pissed.
Tony Baker's cat. If you watch Tony Baker, who's a buddy of ours, his videos where he like sort of voices over the cat,
Animals
and
the cats, yeah.
The general consensus is that cats are dicks in every single one of his videos.
Which is why it's so cool when they love you.
Right.
Because they're so aloof.
Yeah. They're not even aloof, man. It's just you see like cats and dogs, and they're just like dit, 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 dit. They like smack the dog like 11 times in the face, and the dog dogs aren't hurt. They're just like they look like what the fuck are you doing,
I just wanted to play, dude.
Seriously, man, what the fuck?
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Cynthia Olsen posted photos of her son's rescue to the Cat Spotting Society group on Facebook.
Always good idea to post photos of your son's
Cat
mistake
spotting
that
by
will come back to haunt him for the next 20 years.
Cat spotting
Wait till
is
you
my
see it.
favorite Ewan McGregor movie.
This image is going to be more than just a scratching post. I
Yes.
know. Like
God.
this has to be an elaborate carpeted.
Olsen said her son had to
that's
be removed from the post by the Waukesha Fire Department.
Yep.
I'm
Get the
now,
jaws of life, mother.
now here is the first photo, so we can
God.
take a
Yeah.
look. We'll put it up
Yeah.
here.
Oh, I knew it. It is quite a. It's a
The
contraption.
kid is
yeah.
in this. You see his sister watching. You see multiple firemen there. Okay. All right.
Where is he?
Oh, he's yeah. I can't see.
Okay,
his
I'm going to
head.
show you another picture, and then it's going to unravel like a
God.
Christopher Nolan
Oh,
movie.
God.
Our son is absolutely fine, Olsen wrote on the post. I tried desperately to get him out myself, but I'm a little vertically challenged and could not lift him straight up and turn his head and wiggle it out.
Can you like
Now look,
lay the cat
the next
scratching
picture
post
you're
on
about to
its side?
see
This is like
is
a
before they get there, and one of the four of us is going to seriously think about making it the cover of our next album.
or fan art for John
Ready?
Dore.
Here we go.
Loves it.
Show it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Look at him.
This is
Look at his little foot, and they
Is-
put a phone so he could watch TV while they waited for
God. All the blood is rushing to his poor little head.
Look
I
at
really want to see one more angle. I have to figure this out.
just-
I need
what do you
a
do?
topographical look at
There
this.
is
What
no-
is
I think
I
he stuck
think
his
the
head
cat-
in sideways. He doesn't know
I
how
think
to
the
stick
cat baited him in there.
Yeah.
the cat.
The cat
This
wanted
is
to
all
see
the
him
cat.
do this.
This is the cat.
I think you got to put the
It
cat
looks.
to
Is
sleep.
his foot stuck too? What's going on
No,
with his
he's
foot?
just
I guess
dangling
he's
off
just
the side.
limp,
He's
right?
just limp.
Because
kinda
he's
hanging
given
there.
up. How many minutes do you think he struggled for?
This is a 2-year-old kid. This is a 3-year-old kid.
This is a kid
Oh
that's
my
not going to learn.
goodness.
He's not going to learn from his mistakes either.
No, and he's
You
gonna
better get rid of that cat post.
What
But
is
why would they post about this?
because he's
I don't
going to lead.
understand.
Why would they cat post about this?
somebody drew crayon on the wall? Somebody's a little soccer star in the background. Also, I
Scratching.
don't understand what does she mean by she's vertically challenged and she can't?
She can't get high enough to lift him straight up.
I got stuck in the whipping post.
According to Olsen, the
In the
firefighters
scratching post.
got a
Oh
kick.
Lord, it feels like I'm dying too.
You're singing a lot today.
I got stuck in the scratching post.
Way to go, boys.
So what? Yeah, what happened when the fire department? arrived?
Firefighters
What's-
got a kick out of the situation
course.
and did a
They did.
phenomenal job in saving the boy.
Okay,
This is
can I
July
just say
in their calendar?
thank you? We don't need to see more abs. Just show this in July.
Show this kid in July.
I love
Or
it.
does one of the firefighters go? I don't think it doesn't look good. I don't think this is.
We're
gonna
gonna
be
leave you
Well,
alone.
Mel, ma'am, you're going to
Yeah.
have to choose the post or the kid.
Ma'am, we're going to give
Yeah.
you a few minutes to say goodbye to him.
What? Why?
It's like,
Doesn't the kid look like
That's if Jon Dore was a firefighter.
yeah, I know. I could never do it in this instance. Like,
If you turn it-
well,
if you
this is a
turn-
real head scratcher. I don't think this is going to end up. This is not going to work out in your favor.
ma'am, we need to know how much do you care about this cat scratcher?
Yeah. It's either the cat scratcher or the kid. No, they
I gotta
start.
be honest. The cat scratcher might have to go.
She's like, no. We can save them both. We can save them both.
No.
It's our cat's favorite.
Before we do anything crazy,
Tilting my head upside down, and he's not crying.
no, Dan,
Like,
but he's losing blood.
He's
It's all
losing
going-
a lot. Like
He's
my
such
guess
a
is
little
like he
stuck
won't.
fella.
I think he won't
He's
be.
settled into his movie. He's now watching the iPhone.
Yeah,
He's kind of calm, but there was definitely some panic and
I
screaming
mean,
going
you
on.
give this
let's be
kid as
honest.
much screen time as he wants
This
after
is-
this.
okay, so this is one of my favorite Doug Benson jokes of all time. We used to make him do this all the time, which is
The girl impression of the girl who fell down a well but doesn't understand the gravity of her situation. This is the girl that fell down the well but doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. I'm gonna get some candy. Great joke.
This kid,
Yeah.
this little
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, boy. Look, he may not be able to use like the letter P. You know what I mean? Like something's gonna happen to him where like you can't
Yeah.
read.
But
But like
this is how he sleeps from now on.
or
Well,
this
if
is
he
like
does get screen time after this, you should definitely monitor what he's watching.
Oh, yeah,
because
exactly.
you should also he needs to start watching shapes and sizes. And,
right,
yeah,
but this
that
is the
type of
only
thing.
way he's
You
gonna be
can't-
able to have
you can't-
sex in the future, like in
See,
this position.
John,
Why are you laying your head off the bed?
John, your little co-star that you live with there. You prank her all the time.
It's great.
and
Not really. I used to, not anymore. But I don't prank her too. Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, she's in that. Yeah,
that was a journey we went on.
I got her. Yeah, you're right. I just realized I'm lying.
How old is she? I think
I,
she's the same age as my daughter. Is she 7?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
actually I've never asked.
John.
I don't know. Yeah,
She's
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
she's probably 15
She's
now. I'd
stuck
say.
in
no,
a
she's
scratching
7.
post. She's 7. She's the same age as
She
my
just
daughter.
turned 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's new? So today she said, this is one of my favorites. Today she said, she can't say hand sanitizer. She says sand sanitizer. And I will, but I love it. I can't.
You don't want to
correct
correct
the
that.
best.
Don't do
No,
it.
it's too cute.
Sand
so I can't correct it.
sanitizer.
Because she used to say, what did she used to say? Oh, she could never say excited. She would say, I'm so excited.
Excited.
And I loved it so much. But now she says excited, and I'm like,
Oh,
so
that's why you
I
don't.
can't correct.
She says excited, and you're no longer excited. Excited.
No, I'm furious. I'm like, you say it the old way
Say it.
right now because
Oh.
you're not as cute as you used to be.
I
Get
say
out.
that to my daughter
Get
all the
out.
time.
Or I'm gonna bring in a scratching post.
It's
in.
pronounced furious.
My
but
daughter, she thinks it's ice mocha. She's like, "Do you want an ice mocha or a smocha?" I'm like,
Yeah.
just keep saying it.
smoke.
I'll have
Yeah.
a smocha.
John.
I have to now say it.
Before we leave, should we run it back one time for the scores? Should we do it?
Run it back one
Here
time.
we go. Ready? Okay.
Okay.
Do it.
Ding dong. Oh, welcome to
Hello,
Subway.
welcome to Subway.
What can we get for you guys?
I will have. Do
gonna
you
have
guys have those bowls that you can just? I would like a Subway bowl, but I'd like bread on the side.
Yeah, I could go in the back and see.
Yeah,
we
could do
have
that.
bowls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
we
you want
just
that? Did you want
finished
that
cleaning them up
I have a
toasted?
quick
or-
question. Is Jared here?
No.
He's not here.
No, we're done with him.
Do you
Okay.
have his computer?
What type, sir, what type of sandwich do you want to order?
I would like some ciabatta bread on top of
We
Italian.
don't have
bread.
ciabatta. We don't
on
have
top of
ci-
Italian.
We don't have ciabatta.
So
you have
this
to give us our. You know what,
sweet
John? We're going to need to
onion
run it
chicken.
back.
Let's start again. Let's
Start
start again. Let's start
again.
again.
Start
Okay,
again.
right. Let's start again. Guys, what we need from you is a genuine.
Okay,
we need-
sure.
This it's also a window into who you are.
Okay,
So
fine.
if you were to
Yeah, okay.
if you were to order
sure.
a sandwich,
Okay.
we want to know what sandwich
Okay,
you would
fine.
order.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah,
wrong,
let me
Dan?
tell.
No,
Dan, am I wrong?
Go,
Okay,
fine.
ready?
Just
Okay,
a
here we
second.
go.
Am I wrong?
And ding,
Ding
dong.
dong. Hi, welcome to Subway.
Sure.
Is this a Canadian Subway?
Okay, we're gonna have to start it
Let's-
again. Okay.
Why?
It's sure. It's
I
a
want-
Canadian
okay,
Subway.
okay.
Yes.
I'd like
Yeah.
a 50 centimeter long.
John.
With
Okay, Dan. I'm gonna. I don't know about you. I mean,
I
I'd
say we
like
try
to put
one
a
more
pin in
time.
You guys
this.
use the metric
Let's
system?
try
No,
one more.
come on in.
We'd
Like
prefer
you're
if you were
ordering a
genuine.
goddamn
Okay,
Subway
fine.
sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, ready?
get what you get.
Okay, ready? Ding dong.
Sure.
Hello, welcome to Subway.
Yeah, I'd like a half foot long. So
Okay,
it's not
you
the
want
kind of
full
bread?
foot.
Yep,
I'll
6 inch.
do wheat toasted.
You
A
want it
little bit of
toasted?
cheese.
What kind of
and
cheese did you want in it?
Just jack cheese, and I'll do the sweet onion chicken, the chicken with the sweet onion sauce on it.
Okay, did
Okay,
you want
there,
that heated
got
up
it
too,
here.
or just the bread?
Yeah, definitely heat everything up.
Okay, all right. We'll heat everything
Okay,
up
there
for
we
you.
go.
Oh,
guys.
an
And
avocado.
then- and what can I
Avocado.
get?
Is avocado extra?
Do you want the
Hold
avocado?
on, we'll get to the avocado.
Don't heat the avocado up.
Sorry
I'll
about
let the
that.
avocado extra.
I yelled. My
It's
manager's
okay.
here. I
It's fine.
apologize.
It's fine.
I've been having a bad day.
It's okay.
But again, just to get
Yep,
your order
sure.
clear, you wanted
Good. Yep.
wheat bread with honey chicken.
No, not honey chicken. Sweet onion chicken.
Okay, I'm having a really hard day
It's okay.
here, so
It's
if
all
you
right,
can work
man.
with me.
It's all right.
All right.
Do you mind if I take this guy's order, or you guys?
I don't understand why
Yeah,
this
I gotta go clean the bathroom anyway, so
I
I'll be
don't
right
understand
back.
why this show
to
didn't
finish
work
this
at
guy's
Toronto.
sub. I just gotta go
What can I
finish
get
cleaning
for
the
you?
toilet.
I would like a foot long on wheat.
We're out of toilet paper in there, by the way. I
Okay.
just noticed.
Well, see, this is why.
Oh,
it won't
sorry. Are
work.
you with a customer right now?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
What do you want? A foot long wheat?
I don't know if I
And I'm
want it
finishing
anymore.
yours right now, so
if you
you
guys don't have any
want
toilet paper, I think
avocado?
we're out. Can I
Okay,
get
there we go.
just some
There's some
baked lays and
avocado
a
in here.
cookie? Okay.
Okay. All right, we tried, John.
All right, you guys.
I don't know if this show's ever going to work.
I think it's gonna
I don't
work.
know. I think it's great.
I think it will. I think we should continue to try it every chance we can.
I love it. All right, you
And I
guys.
think
That's
we need cooperative people with us. That's the
That's
problem.
a show,
Okay, go ahead.
everybody. I got to get out of this thing because if we don't, we're going to be at Subway all day. That is a show, and oh shit, we got to get back to work.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, hunker down. It's Dumb People Town.
Scarpins Audio, a podcast network.
All right, you heard us talk about the Stereo app earlier. We want to give you a sneak peek of what it's like during our live shows on Tuesdays. So listen right here to this clip. It's so much fun. And then here's what we want you to do. Download the Stereo app, follow all three of us, and then join us on the next one. Check it out. Hollywood sign temporarily reads Holly Boob. 6 people arrested.
Ooh, this just happened.
Hey,
Right?
this just happened. Holly Boob. I mean, is boob really that bad of a word? Like, what are people
No.
mad about? I mean, to me, it's like the softest of all words. I mean,
I think
it's
if
kind
you,
of
if you go down like the terminology, like the terms used to describe breasts, boobs
Yes.
might be my favorite one. I mean, it's also
Yeah,
probably
boobs-
most common.
boobs are fun. Boobs can't be controlled.
Boobs are
Boobs
nice.
can't.
Boobs are friendly. Boobs are just here to like hang out and have a good time. They're like, you can't wait till boobs get to the party because everybody loves them.